For spouses who are subject to a court order or have agreed that one of them will pay spousal or child support to the other, there are several points about enforcement of these orders or agreements that are noteworthy. Here are a few points to consider. Number 1, filing and deduction is automatic. If the obligation to pay support arises through a court order, these are automatically filed with Ontario Government's Family Responsibility Office, or sometimes called FRO. The role of FRO is to process child and spousal support orders and provide enforcement support for recipients through various means. The court will also make a support deduction order, which is filed with the FRO and which directs the paying spouse's employer to deduct specified support amounts from the paying spouse's regular pay and send those amounts directly to FRO. Number 2, other support agreements may be filed voluntarily with FRO. In cases where the support obligation comes not from a court order, but rather under a domestic contract such as a separation agreement, cohabitation agreement, or paternity agreement, the support payments can be enforced privately, or if necessary, they can still be processed through the Family Responsibility Office. For this to occur, the contract must first be filed with the court and then filed with FRO. Number 3, enforcement of support payments. In cases where the paying spouse has not been making the required child or spousal support payments, or has not been making them on time or in full, then the recipient spouse can take legal action to recover the money owed. Potential avenues of individual recourse include having the paying spouse's wages or bank accounts garnished, seizing his or her RRSPs, or registering the support order as a charge or filing a writ on his or her home. The recipient spouse can also request a hearing before the court to obtain an order for payment from the paying spouse, failing which he or she may be sent to jail. All these steps can also be taken by FRO on behalf of the recipient spouse. If the obligation to pay arises pursuant to a court order, or if a domestic agreement has been filed with FRO. Number 4, additional enforcement mechanisms through the Family Responsibility Office. In addition to the list of legal remedies above, FRO has certain avenues of recourse and powers available to it, including forcing public officials or individuals to produce any records containing information about the paying spouse's employment and financial circumstances, deducting at source money owed by the federal government to the paying spouse, for example, income tax refunds and/or employment insurance benefits, suspending the paying spouse's driver's license, and reporting the paying spouse's default to the credit bureau. We hope you have found this video helpful. If you require further information about enforcing support payments, please give us a call or visit our website.